Good afternoon guys and happy Friday. So this last couple of days the boys have been working on this 2014 Vantage-S. It's a V12 6 litre, sounds good, very fast and lovely to work on too. Of course hand built all of these Aston Martins. Now strangely enough we've just been discussing here in the workshop the name of the colour. You'd think it would be something called Mystic, something yellow, copper, blah blah blah, but it's not, it's called Yellow Tang. Now Richard's just looked it up on his phone and there is a tiny little tropical fish called a yellow tang and it is exactly the same colour as this. It's a beautiful pearl. Now we've had the car outside in the sun the last couple of days and just when you walk around the car the different pearl effect that jumps out of you is really stunning. We've done quite a few videos on these Aston Martins now. None of them have turned up in the colour this has and I think Richard's very much in love with this car. But wants the manual, not an auto. So anyway, we have been fitting the wireless and wired Android Auto interface to update the car and give it all the modern features that you would need and want because it is very much outdated. You've got FM and CD player in there, probably not even DAB. Is there DAB in there? We don't know. We don't know. That's how good we are. We don't know. But anyway. If you've got a car like this, thinking that the technology for this platform started back in 2006, maybe 2007, then DAB wasn't even a thing. So let's walk around to the front of the car, show you the Kenwood fitted, and then we'll jump in and show it all working. Right, from where you are and the camera angle is or camera position, you won't be able to see this little diddy camera, but all of the cars that we get in from Aston Martin, Bentley, Porsche, Jaguar, they're all incredibly low vehicles, so we have to fit the camera in a decent viewable position. Normally they'll go central underneath the number plate. Now Richard has stuck our number plate on a little bit higher, so you'll be able to see the image of the Kenwood, and that's screwed on with a little bracket, and then the wiring is routed through through the bulkhead into then the passenger or driver side of the vehicle and connected up to the Android or Apple CarPlay interface. Again, all watertight, nice and sealed, no damage done to the vehicle, and is then highly effective, which you'll see shortly. So we're going to jump inside now and show you the Android interface and camera working. Right, so hopefully the camera's doing okay in this relatively muted light, but it's really nice in here and we do a lot of jobs on cars like this, and some of them, well, none of them have been as well looked after as this 10-year-old car with only 7,000 miles on the clock. So I'm just going to pop the key in like so. System boots up, powers up, and you've got the Garmin factory navigation system in here, but with the newer screen as well. So yeah, nice and job done. We've left it currently on the factory screen, and what you can do is it's not touchscreen, so we can just press the enter button here to agree, and the familiar Garmin system that you've got in here. It's really not as bad as some of them, it's just, of course, these days everyone's got much bigger screens. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just open up the little ashtray, which will probably appear on screen now, and if I push backwards like so, that flicks over and shows the Android Auto screen. Now the Android Auto screen is that familiar sort of menu process. You can scroll down through here, you can go through all the main menus depending on what you want to do and access certain things. Some of them will be available whilst you're driving, some of them won't, and some of the things on your phone won't be as well. And it's the same with Apple CarPlay, you can't access everything. So for instance, you've got your Spotify, you've got your Waze. If you want to use WhatsApp, you can do that via voice control through the microphone that has been fitted. The microphone's been fitted underneath the instrument cluster binnacle here as well. So let's just scroll back through here, and let's just go to Maps, for instance. Maps will then open up. At the moment, because we're in the workshop, it's displaying it in night mode, which you can change, not really a problem. But I won't bore you with how Android Auto and Apple CarPlay works. There's so many extra features that none of them were present in this vehicle, and it means now the customer can use the latest live traffic mapping, listen to everything music-wise off of his or her phone, be able to make and receive phone calls effortlessly through their Android or Apple device. But more importantly, I'll flick the switch here and we can go to the front parking camera. It's not going to be as seamless as you would like, i.e. using factory controls, because that's impossible. Now we are in a slightly darker workshop, but it's picking up on the light outside, so that's why the image on the camera probably looks a little bit dark. So I'm going to press the button now, so that's the standard straightforward view. Press the button, that's the standard or the normal view that you would get as if you were parking. But when you're out on the road, you can then press the button and you've got far left hand side. You've got an overhead view, and then you've got your split left and right screen. To be honest, when you're parking, I don't think you're going to be able to use all of these views, but they're nice there to have at least as a feature anyway. So let's zoom back out. What I will do is, before the vehicle leaves our workshop, I'll get Richard to get the vehicle out, and Sammy can get some nice clear photos and views of the camera outside without it looking dark in here. So this is a 2014 Vantage-S V12. It's come into us for wireless Android Auto and a front camera. If you've got a vehicle like this and you want it expertly fitted by us, 21 years of experience and a load of great reviews to boot, then please get in touch with us. Our website address is in the bio. Follow us on social media, tell your friends and family, and thank you for watching.